Well, hello folks, and welcome back to Elin. It's been a few days since I've last played this. Path of Exile 2 came out in early access, and I'll give you a quick little Path of Exile plump review. I like it. It's slower paced than Path of Exile 1. Um, the loot is a lot more rare, there is a lot less loot. It's darker and more gritty, in my opinion. The story is better laid out so far. I'm just reaching the end of Act 2. And I'm having a blast. I absolutely. My only real complaint is the bosses are overtuned damage sponges that become unfun after a while, and the game forces you, in my opinion, and probably just a skill issue on my part, but it forces you to use dodge roll far too often for my liking. There are no movement skills in Path of Exile 2, no flame dash, none of that type of stuff. So the only way to dodge or move around quickly to evade attacks is to dodge roll. And some of the bosses have relentless combos that make it an absolute pain in the ass to attack them. Because as soon as you stop dodge rolling their attacks to attack them back, they damage you. And a lot of these bosses I've noticed don't have an ad phase, so your flasks do not get replenished, and you only have one life flask and one mana flask. And couple that with the insane amount of health they have, and it becomes a very boring dodge roll grind fest trying to beat them. But it's early access, and I'm sure it will probably change a lot before it gets released for free to the GP, that's you, the general public. Much like this game is probably going to have a decent amount of changes compared to, say, my first video, to where we are now, to where the game is going to be in a year from now. So, yeah, that's what I've been doing. I'm also sick. I think I've got a chest cold and a head cold. I've got a headache. But I kind of want to just mess around in Ellen for a bit. So I'll try to be somewhat entertaining and talk to you guys, but man, I'm kind of fricked up. And I don't know how it's going to go today. And since I can't just make a save file and reload it if I don't like the footage, if I think I've recorded crappily or terribly, it is what it is in this playlist. Now, last time we collected a silver head. You can see our bunny guardian watching over us. I've got tons of platinum coins. I need to find the crafting skill trainers at some point so I can unlock like blacksmithing, jewelry making, sculpting, things like that before I start actually heavily using those skills. Thankfully, I guess we're gonna be working on the base very soon. Shining, because it's gonna warm up. All of this snow is gonna disappear. I don't have anything waiting for me. What about my quest? What about my quest board? Do I have anyone I can hire? I have 46 bars. Gold bars, good lord. History, painting, lumberjacking, bathing, nursing, and lottery. I think nursing is actually a very good thing to have. I believe that they will help raise eggs and baby animals and NPCs. However, I don't really feel like I want to have them here just yet. I don't want to spend 14 gold bars on them. See if there's anything else I need to buy. Small grass window, old lantern, grass block. Buy food recipes. Um, yeah, I really don't even want to spend. Don't even really want to buy food recipes yet. Until I really get into gardening and livestock and I have good ranked food materials to craft with, it not really important to me. I do need to craft. Okay, yeah. Let's see. I need to craft shears again, since I lost those due to the devil down in Georgia who decided to kick my butt. A sickle. I've only got 10 basalt stones, but I'm gonna use it. I'm not entirely sure if it even matters for a sickle, if it's made of basalt or not. If its hardness even matters. Shears, yeah, probably matters for shears. You can get dragon scales and things like that, and I'm assuming if you have weak shears that aren't very hard, maybe you won't be able to do that. Not entirely sure, but might as well just go all out. I need to make a writing tool at some point. Make some glass. So again, maybe that's what we'll just do this video. Mess around the base. Beehive, I need to make that. I need to make bricks. I need to make clay. So let me see. Millstone, sideboard, workshop. Got a stone cutters thing already. I've got a sculptor's table already, but we're not going to really use it until I learn the sculpting skill. Drafting table. I do have that over here, so I need to make a kiln. I'm not making it out of gold. That would be extra. Now make sure I don't have one. I do have one out here. Okay. That's where we're going to make clay. Accessory table, not important yet. Gem cutter, not important. Glassmaker table, not important. We need to make bricks. We need to make clay, and we need to make bricks. So let's fuel this up. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think bones, let's see, I need to put those in. If we take bones and bones, we get bone powder. I'm going to craft as many as I can. We can use bone powder plus dirt, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be. Bone powder plus dirt, and that will get us clay. There are multiple ways to make clay. I find soil plus drinks to be an obnoxious way to make clay, because you have to use one potion per piece of clay that you're going to make. But I'm not entirely sure if there's a good way to get potions. I know you can get potions of dirty water from some of those Nephias that look like mechanical ruins with the copper scrap walls and stuff. But even then, you might run through the whole dungeon and only walk out with 20, which just isn't enough for me. And I also don't really know if there's any other use for bone powder other than this. If you know any useful recipes, by all means tell me. If they're good enough and I can use them, I'll put them over here in my notes so that I remember them. Something died somewhere. I'm gonna have to pause the video here in a few minutes and go blow my nose. It's that time of year. It's winter. It's winter in game. Oh, yep. Evilness lurks around. It's that time of year where everybody starts getting sick with the winter cold. Thank you for your skills. They're not freaking out whenever I laid my shears on you. So who's killing my children? Dodo. I need to look for loose goose. My lovely bed will rest in here in a minute. I'm so glad we got that thing. Somewhere, there it is. An angry evil farmer. Agnes, the farmer. How dare you? You vile fiend. So let's rest. I might actually run to the Tinkerer's camp real quick. Buy a bunch of booze and see if I can actually get the loose goose to join us before something bad happens to them. We'll eat our succulent, delicious puppy meat. And before we do anything else, let's go. Go up here. I know there's a bartender right here on the outside of town. Do I have any dead allies? Yeah. You know what? I'll wait for the child to respawn. We don't really need them. Oh, we got bottle of wine, ale, blessed crim ale. Heal me. You know, that would have been another good reason to hire the nurse for 14 gold bars. from my quest board. They were a healer as well, so I could just talk to them and get healed anytime I wanted. Kill 20 enemies. Yep, we'll do that. And I do have some items I need identified, so... Let's see, we have the snake. It's a grass claw. That's fitting. It's crap, though. Negates fear and lets us digest rotten things. It may be useful in a pinch to keep something like this in your inventory. That way, if you only have rotten food, you can just quickly equip it, eat your rotten food, and then swap it off. And a scale girdle. Let's see, that's DV4, PV2, DV3, PV3. That's Dex 2 and heavy armor skill. This just raises my resistance. I'll probably give that to one of my companions, let them equip it. Now, I'm just doing a quick scouting to see if there are any cassettes laying around. Train up my stealth a little bit. I mean, I've got more than enough platinum coins, and they're so easy to get. Tap that up. That up. Once it gets to 2, I should really just quit. Kind of a waste. Literacy, 150. Appraising, yeah. That's always useful. Anatomy, come on. We're always going to use that. Regeneration. Equipment +8. Favor of healing +11. Okay. So, I don't have the wiki pulled up. I don't know where to go train my crafting skills at, unfortunately. Makes me a little bit sad. I really want to get sculpting unlocked. Sculpting and carpentry. I know I've already got carpentry, but those 2 skills are gonna be how I make most of my merchant money, my base money. Something was poisoned to death. Can things quit dying around here, please? Turn a bunch of these into soil bricks. I think once I'm done with this, I'm going to pause the video real quick and step away to go blow my nose. And hey, we got Shub Nagurath's Naughty Book. They're a rapper from the West Coast. It's good to know their weak point in case they ever show up and decide to do a rap battle with us. Okay. I'll keep some clay. 12 should be good for now. Dump a bunch of stuff off. We put one of our boozes away. Come here, loose goose. My lush goose. There it is. I almost wish I could get you Caesar salads, but it's not meant to be. You are not meant to be a healthy duck, a healthy goose. Gonna blow your liver up. Gonna be crapping out alcohol eggs up to 61. I'm not even gonna bother talking to him because every time I talk to an NPC and try to boost their opinion of me, I shoot myself in the foot. Either way, I'm gonna pause this. I'll be back. Okay, I should be good for another few minutes at least until my sinuses decide to turn into Niagara Falls again. Something was blown up. What was it? Mercenary, apparently. Struck by lightning and died. That's why we gave our companion one of these petites in amber. Because they're just amazing. Amazing weapons. Everybody should get one. Put you in there. And I'll even put the bone powder in there for now. And let's see. Smelter. Make you out of granite, soil. It's going to take all 10 of my copper ores. Yeah, I need one of these. And say again, this smelting and ores, not really useful to me until we get to Vernus and we start deep diving into the mine and walking out with 100 ore every time, but it will do. I can turn gems and ores into ingots, which we can use to craft other things. I need a loom, because we're going to start turning all of this trash that I've been saving into not gold, but close enough. Oh yeah, and with the smelter, pretty sure I can make glass. Maybe, let's see. That should... Does this turn into ingots or glass? Turns into ingots, okay. Silver ingots. I have forgotten how to make glass. What if... Maybe it goes in the kiln? I have to screw around here real quick. Quartz sand fragments. Okay, so we put... That's what we put into the kiln. You can go to the beach, and I believe you can dig up as many of these as you want with a shovel. So, if you need glass, and you haven't been finding fragments in the Nephias you've been exploring, just go to the beach with a shovel. We might go test that out here in a little bit. Oh, I was like, what's going on? My companion was throwing shekels to the mermaid there. Actually, yeah, that's good. Ingots, put all you away. What is this? A tea set. I know where that's going. For now, it can go on the ground. That's going to be a little decorative piece in our tavern. Elms the Elder died. Okay. Who is killing my people? You better stay away from the loose goose. No, I am not your Oni-chan. Sounded like combat. Who is fighting up here? On orc. Easy peasy. Puppy, why didn't you do anything to kill that orc? You're a terrible guard dog. I know you're not Poppy, but you could at least do something if you're gonna stay here for free. Yep, see, this is what I was talking about. We're gonna have to go to the beach anyways because I need more leaves, big leaves, I believe, to make rope. Let me double check. We got not there. Tight rope. How much? Okay, I was gonna say I should have tons of vine. I gather that stuff every single time I go into a dungeon. Vines and cobwebs, just because I do not want to have to run around later looking for them. What are you doing in here? Oh yeah, you're my bedmate. The snow petite keeps us warm. They act like a pillow, a body pillow almost. We cuddle them, they respawned. Mushroom garden leveled up, and it's March 1st, so all the snow is gone, and look at all of this crap everywhere. We got a lot of base cleaning to do. Let's see, I need tightrope. Just make a full 10 of them, yeah. Can never have enough. Crafting level 8, and we'll make some more string, because I know I'm gonna need to. Make 21 of them. Never have enough. Dump everything off. Bing. Get out of here, you rotten offal. Stinking up my pocket. I have pocket meat, basically. So, spinner, we need to make you. Running low on logs, which is kind of a bummer. Let's go. I probably won't get too many logs from the farmland here, because it's all little shrubs. So let's get the spinner crafted. Then we need to make a loom. That there. And I don't have enough boards. Now, do I have enough logs at least? I do have enough logs. I have a ton of logs. I have tons of rosewood, so let's get some of those in our inventory. Now, I was mistaken. I thought that rosewood had at least some benefits like beautiful or something for bed rest, but it has nothing. It is just as boring as oak. What do we got? Tax bill and our salary. Kind of curious what my salary is going to be up to. Wait till I'm just about out of stamina. Okay. Drop you off. Where's my logs at? Drop you there. Let's go pay our bills. Oh, I can't even pay my taxes. I forgot. I'm broke from dying. We're 20 orens short. Okay, let's rest up. Rest up. And then I need to go... We're gonna go complete that quest, which will get us some money. This is what I get. Oh, I'm probably gonna starve to death in my sleep, too. Yep, starving. We wake up, our stomach is doing backflips on us. Rumbling and grumbling. Strength 20. Once we get all of the fields set up... In fact... Say, I take back whatever I said. Before we go anywhere, I want to get my farm fields set up so that we can have as much time as possible throughout the year until winter comes back to get things growing. I'm going to end up accidentally cutting you down, man-eating plant. Like, look at all this stuff. What's my fertility at? It's got to be in the negatives. Negative 43. Good lord. Okay, tear it all up. None of this stuff matters. Flowers, everything. All the weeds. I don't even want the seeds from them. We just want them gone. So if I absolutely need seeds or anything like that, we'll just spend a little bit of time running around the various world maps. Attempting to find the single blackberry or appy bush on each map to harvest for seeds. Get some bones in my pocket. Never have enough bones. Jax gets his butt kicked by somebody. No, not my wall. How dare you? And I don't really need a window there. We'll fix that in a moment. I believe I've got some additional walls in storage. A single misclick can bring an empire down. Bring a wall to its knees. Let the invaders in. Now we're gonna have goblins sneaking through the back there and harassing all the people sleeping every night. Whispering sweet nothings into their ears. Oh, come on. I do not like that. It's a hellhound. Hellhound, what are you doing here? This place should be a little bit safer from hellhounds than that. I didn't think we were that high level yet. As far as danger levels and everything goes. And I'm about ready to, yep, exhausted. So, what's my fertility up to now with just a little bit of work there? 52. Nice. Tomorrow I will plant a bunch of stuff and then get back to trimming the weeds. I will completely forget about my taxes. Look at all those skills leveling up here. Tree, get out of here. Now this is worth harvesting. Get seeds for. Where am I keeping my seeds? Here? Yep. So, we've got yellow flowers. I need to plant some flowers for sure for my bees. We got tomato seeds, but only 3 of them. Pasture seeds. I need to go harvest more of these. I want a full field of pasture or silver grass. Mushroom tree seeds. Mushrooms. Mushrooms consume a land's fertility by 2. That's a lot. Emos consume it by 3. Crim by 2. I've only got 4 seeds of that. 51 berry seeds. Good lord. All of these seeds I probably just need to sell. We got a bunch of booze for the loose goose. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure if I plant all those various levels of seeds, they have a chance of... I don't really know how to describe it. They have a chance of being normalized. So if you plant a whole row of +3, and then a whole row of +2, and then a whole row of just regular seeds, I believe that the regular seeds can overtake all of your higher level stuff and revert them back to the base. I could be wrong on that. Someone who knows farming better might be able to explain it in the comments, but I was reading some stuff on the forums where people were complaining that their high-level seeds had been merged back to low level, and you've got to do some type of separation in your fields because the AI just does not care. Come on, loose goose, come and live with us. I want you to settle here. Hell yeah. Finally, after 15 videos, it has joined us. Now, I don't need it to be a resident, because if I'm not mistaken, probably can't really do anything. It wants to sing or read, but what I want you to do is go to be a livestock. Petite, your natural power generation. I want you to go be livestock. Puppy, I guess you can stay. So now I need to get a livestock sign crafted. We need to get that fenced in. Let me go ahead and do a little bit more weed cleaning. Harvest everything I actually can harvest, I guess, instead of wasting it. Like, this is why I don't even want to equip my sickle. There's so much crap you can't harvest with it. Like, even if it wasn't ready to harvest, I still wish I could do something with the sickle. Like, sure, I can't harvest it, but can I at least tear the plant down instead of having to switch to my axe? Okay, the rest of this crap is gone. Gathering level 20. And I'm pretty sure that just allows us to get more resources occasionally. And also to gather quicker. Like, if you did a side-by-side gathering test with level 20 versus level 1 gathering with the same tools and everything, probably a significant difference. Like with mining. It's not just the hardness of your tool, it's also about how you use it. You gotta know what you're doing with it. An expert will always be able to do more with less. You out of here. And this will give me a good idea of just how much garden I can actually grow. My fertility levels here. Man, I'm working so hard. I'm always hungry. Let's drop all this crap off. Now, this stuff, flowers, I want to see something. Can I grind these up? No. Okay, it was worth checking. I also need to fix that wall back there. Get rid of you. Bamboo shoots. Counts as food. You could eat the flowers. I'm just going to sell them because pretty sure they're... Yeah, it's worth more, better to sell them than it is to try and eat them. Okay, got some ore. Put all that in here. Doesn't really matter at the moment. It's like bamboo seeds. Do I want to try and grow bamboo? Do I really want to? Birch tree seeds. Let's take all these berries and the mushrooms. We're going to do berries and mushrooms to start with. A goose died? Who killed? It better not be my loose goose. It was. It was. He killed that hornet killed the loose goose. But don't worry, because they are now a resident. They will join us in about a week's time. Where is my furniture? I'm gonna say, I know I got extra walls. I always build too much stuff, just in case. Like, you know, you can have a hellhound show up and burn your base down. Or really any enemy that can cast fire, even yourself, early on before you level your Hearthstone up. So plant you. We're gonna have all mushrooms here. Want this whole field to be mushrooms. Yeah, sure. Plant the mushrooms on top of the farm sign. That's cool. And one more row of this whole field will be mushrooms. And this whole field will be berries. And then... Oh, come on. Don't tell me there's another hellhound down here. I think there was, but it looks like Fiamma took care of it. Okay. Yeah. I need to check my policies. I need to go buy the policy for border defense if I don't have it. Also, I'm not entirely sure that I actually planted those seeds. Delegated farming, 17. Seed of berry. I'm just gonna pretend, because it's funny, that it's planted and it's gonna work. We'll find out in a day or two. Let's cook some meat. 2 corpses of firehound. Yeah, cook both of those. I'm just gonna continue to call them hellhounds. Any hound that breathes fire will always be hellhound, because the first time I ever saw that type of enemy was on the Sega Genesis Shadowrun game, and they absolutely traumatized me for life in that game. So they will always be hellhounds. Put that away. Now, let's see. Where is my fertility? 89, max 98. We're currently behind on 1 tax bill. Still can't pay it. I am 20 orange short. Let's go complete this quest that I've only got 3 days left to do. And it'll be a good chance to gather more seeds and raise my farming. Silly crab. Like, see all this stuff? We just gather it, mushroom seeds, farming, yeah. Doesn't matter if we're gonna actually plant it or not. See, I wish that the scythe could collect birds' nests. I know it's not made for that, but it would save me time having to switch between my tools, and I am a lazy man. Sorry, petite. I'm almost getting to the point I feel bad killing them. Like, they don't know what they're doing. They don't realize I'm basically a god compared to them at this point. As I get so cocky before I die. Hey, a treasure chest. Yep, now we got enough money to pay our taxes for this month. So I need to check my administration points. What is this? Blue flower. So I need to see how many administration points I've got left in my base. If I've got a decent amount left, we will run to Mycelia, see what policy books I can get. Squeak! Poor little rat. Poor little rat bastard. Completely obliterated in the blink of an eye. So I'll have... Look at all this trash. It's good. It's good. It's totally a good thing. Okay, you, pay you. Good for another month. Drop all this off. What do we got? A majestic tome. Egg of a goblin. Make an omelet this morning. Symbiosis, level 19. I haven't really been watching the chat log to know just how often symbiosis is not working. You will get notifications down in your chat log from your companion if symbiosis is not high enough. We learned how to make geyser. It'll say something like Sugus resists or Sugus something. Vomit. Delicious. Everyone loves vomit. Make a vomit omelet in the morning. Okay, that. Let's go cook this marbled meat of bat. I need you all to watch the base while I'm gone. I'm gonna go check out policy books. After we make another detour. Hey, public performer. And a shrine. I want to at least complete this quest. I was a little bit slow there and killed an innocent bystander goose. I don't want to harvest too much, except for birds' nests and maybe some berries. Like, I've got enough mushroom seeds now. Was that a gnome? Had to be. Okay. So if it was a fairy, I would know because it would have been casting Mind Blast skills. Another book. Specialized Book of Throwing. All of my companions know it, so let's just read it. I had someone confirm in the comments that if your companions don't have the skill learned, they won't level up that skill, obviously, while you're hanging yourself on the gallows. So you either need to buy them the book, or make sure they have weapons and stuff that they can actually use. Pick up a card. When we get back, we will plant an entire field full of appies. We'll have mushrooms, berries, and appies, which should give us 3 different types of booze. My companions are just on the ball. I love it. So, let me see. We'll do a little round tour, waste about a week in games time. Let's go check out Olvina, or whatever this town is called. I wouldn't mind taming some of these cats, too. Having them as companions around my base. Hey, mercenary. Some more basalt. As you've seen, you can never have enough basalt. Especially when all of your tools get destroyed. Oh. Statue of a machine. Unfortunately, it weighs far too much for me to take with me. But what happens if we use it? We pick up a superior gene of Manny. Takes 14 feat points, memory of devout, memory of will, magic, and faith. Okay. I don't know if I'm ever going to actually buy a gene machine. I'll continue to say that. Just costs so many gold bars, and I don't know when I'm going to get to the point I can start paying extra taxes in order to get even more gold bars. Elder Netherlad, rank C. Grimmeth also pointed out in one of the previous videos that you can fight these adventurers and it doesn't count as a death. You don't actually die and they don't actually die. Also, there's a festival going on. We came here just in time. Got a cassette here. Number 89, Semi Yugata. Remember this room. Gonna have to come back to it at some point. Spoilers, just so you know. If you can't, yeah, I'll tell you, if you can't find one of your friends, and you'll know who I'm talking about, he's in that room. So, I'm too broke to afford anything, most likely, but what do you got? Fortune cookies, takoyaki, wooden figures, a letter of indulgence. I have no idea what that does. Got moon lanterns, a mummy lamp. That would be a good replacement for my torch. It's fireproof, acid-proof, grants us darkness resistance. The moon lanterns give us strength +3. Lame-ass candle. Okay. So every season, one of the towns has a festival for the season, if I'm not mistaken, and they have special vendors and items you can buy only that time of year. Kinda neat whenever you randomly stumble across it, and once you get the festivals memorized, you can obviously just go and buy the things you need, and you won't have to stumble around blindly. I want to come here and hopefully not drown, but I want more mermaid scales. Get those ones. What we got? A heavy book. Bottle of ale. I don't need to buy any more booze. The loose goose can go ahead and drink whatever booze he finds in our base now. So we stock up on that. I feel like I was coming here for another reason, too. Beyond the Citizen. Let's see if there's any quests that are headed to Mycelia. Out of my way, sign. Durfee, no. Longbow, no. Durfee, no. Holiday meal, nope. All these are big no's. So, to Mycelia we go, because I know there's at least one really good book merchant here. Excuse me, everything in my sight must perish. If it breathes, kill it. If it breathes and it's a lady, it's a thought, kill it. It's just the policy. Thought, it's breathing, kill it. Splat it, left and right. Isganad is not gonna know what hit him whenever we show back up. We're gonna be trained, armed, prepared. He won't be able to bully us. We're gonna smack him down and get to the bottom of Nymeli. So what do you got? Local patriotism, tourist protection, studious, publicity, that might be good actually. Boost the tourists, resident tax policy, home discount, a law where residents can receive a discount. Why would you want this? Like, someone explain to me, if you can, what good this does. If I set up a shop, I don't want people to have a discount. I want as much money for my items as I possibly can. And if I want my residents to have a specific thing, I will just give it to them. Tax evasion, wealth tax. I think we're gonna buy one tourist protection. That'll get us some more guests. I'll buy studious as well. Never actually used it. Publicity. Do that one. An ordinance that increases tax revenue from wealthy residents. Well, I don't really know if we're going to have any wealthy residents, unfortunately. Hello, King, or the Duke of Mycelia. Try to get on his good side. Someday we're going to steal this bed from him. The King's bed. Even better than Najina's bed, though it doesn't smell as good. A dog body pillow. Huh. How much influence do I have in this town? 12? You want me to kill 21 enemies? I will try. What I want to see... Let's see, that's Tinkerer's Camp. I'm gonna buy one of these tickets. I want that dog body pillow. Pillows on your bed help you regenerate stamina when you sleep. Let's see. Poster. I need 2 more tickets for the dog body pillow. Okay. There are special body pillows based on your god, but I believe they are much harder to get. I think you have to capture the little girls from the big daddies and get points for them. Excuse me, maid, I'm going to steal this body pillow. A dog body pillow. A pillow for hugging tightly while sleeping, which automatically comes into use when placed on the bed. So, not bad. I think that's all I want to do in this town. I say, if I had more money, I might actually buy some more stuff, but we are broke. I need to make a bunch of these. That's what we're kind of aiming for. Pray hard. There's always a chance of salvation. What about you? What do you got? Saltwater, liquid, acid-proof liquids. I'm looking for love potions. Someone told me that up in Port Kapul there is a drug dealer that will sell you love potions and things randomly. Say, love potions make it incredibly easy to recruit people to your town, but don't give them the love potion. I think you need to throw it at them. A sake barrel? Can I actually make sake with that? I'm gonna buy it. It doesn't weigh very much. Takes the rest of my money, but whatever. Back home we go. I believe sake will, of course, take rice in order to make it. And since I'm not growing rice, it's not going to be incredibly useful to me. But it's another decoration. The berries, chow down on those. Generally, I would suggest washing your random fruit that you harvest, just in case, you know, and you get tapeworms or something like that. You never know what wild animals have crapped on the fruit. Like this. Speaking of crap. Say, we'll keep that. Because, of course, Isgarad is going to get all of the poop in his face. All of the poop. All of the rotten little shits that I'm going to be carrying around. We're letting them age and ferment like 1,000-year egg. We got egg of wrath. Saying, like, speaking of egg. Shipping chest. Why are my mushrooms going into my shipping chest? Probably because I don't have anything set up. For now, let's see. This, distribution, food. Actually, let me see. Advanced distribution. What is under food? Just raw food stuff. That is all I want in here. No meals, no anything else. Potion, booze, milk, drug. Like, I believe I could set it up somehow. So that it only puts in items that would be like mushrooms and blueberries. Don't put in rotten. Only put items that decay. Like, this would be a good setting for my compost bin. I need to get all of the seeds out of that. Don't put any rotten items in here. Word filter. Items containing the specified words will be distributed. Multiple words can be specified, separated by commas. Prefix with a negative to include. So, berry, mushroom, happy. I want anything like that put in here. I think I need to make it shared in order for them to dump things in here as well, but I could be wrong. I've finally been seeing some tutorial videos come up on YouTube that go in depth over item permissions and distribution settings and like that. I'll probably be watching some in the next few days in order to make sure I get it all figured out just right. Snail egg. But, let's see. Put this in there. In fact... let me see. In fact... Configure... Copy container settings. Now that I've got that set up... I should be able to paste it into all of these barrels. And they will... put any items that have berry, mushroom, or appy into these instantly whenever they're harvested. So I double make sure I got all of these. And actually, these are priority 10. I gotta double check. The way that they're staggered is just, it's visually confusing to me. Okay. Before you place any of my fruits anywhere else, they need to go in here. So once these are full, I guess you can start putting them in the crate, the box over there. At which point, hopefully, I'll catch it. That out. Okay, so let's go cook this stuff. We'll see how this works out. I probably don't have it set up properly, but we'll find out soon enough. It won't take long. A day or two, probably. Also, read my books before they get burned up. Voynich manuscript. And a blessed Voynich manuscript. Drop that off. I think I'm gonna drop that off. Cotton light cloak. Good. You know, I really don't have any place for the jeans to go, but we'll do that. Just throw it there for now. Sake barrel. Nope. It's not actually used for anything, damn it. But it looks cool. And quite frankly, the rule of cool matters more than you might think. Wow. So they're just squirting out their milks and eggs all over the place. Who is Elamise? Elamise the Elder. Cool, we got a grandma sleeping in our bed. 2 eggs of goose. Let's try and get my livestock thing set up. I need to craft a sign for that. Let's see, we need the ranch sign. Get that thrown down. Garbage dump sign, craft that. Stockpile sign, I've already got one of those. Goods. A sign designating the area for storing replenishment products. Like, I'm not entirely sure how all that works. Dining spot sign. I think dining spot signs will turn the entire room into an extra 15% buff on your food when you eat it, so probably pretty useful to build one of those as quickly as you can. Let's see, ranch sign. Go there for now. Garbage dump sign. Can y'all please just dump your garbage over here for now? Until I can get things set up even better. Drop that off. And you know what? I want to sell a bottle of mushroom beer, see how much we get for it. Beakers, you can go on top of there. Now you look like little sake bottles. Goose eggs. I don't know what goose milk tastes like, and quite frankly, I'm too terrified to ask and find out at this point. I also want to see something. Can we get any booze from vomit? My heart tells me no, but we're gonna find out. This is a game about experimentation and everything, right? You never know until you try. And before I forget, because I'm going to, let's check my policies. I've got 5 administration points I can enact. We're gonna enact weed pooling, because I need my fertility to remain as high as possible without me babysitting all the time. And we will turn on tourist protection, a law to ensure the safety of visitors to your home and attract more guests. Studious, legacy. I need to level some of these up, like publicity and legacy would be really good. The higher your legacy, the more heirloom items will be assessed towards the value of your land, which will boost your home ranking up even higher, and therefore give you a larger salary every month, help you pay your taxes. So let's take, what we got? I got 209 burnable garbage bags. Let's take both of these. We're overweight from it. I'm going to throw all 209 bags down on the ground, and then I'm going to realize instantly that I don't have a hammer, because that jerk Isgarad destroyed it. So, let's see, where do I craft a hammer at? What do we want to make it out of? Basalt? Sure. It needs to be as hard as possible, right? So your ability to dismantle things comes down to your crafting skill and the hardness of your hammer. So we've got all those on the ground. We're going to disassemble all of them. Almost kill myself with exhaustion. I didn't realize it would do that. I thought it might give me a warning or something. And we get 191 pieces of paper. So before I do anything that kills me, let's sleep. Rest up real quick. Mushroom beer was only 9 credits. 9 orans? That's disappointing, to be honest. We learn how to make a showcase, and we gain knowledge of Nerdbolt. Not the best thing in the world. But now that we've got these pieces of paper, I think we can come over here to the spinner. We can put the paper in it. And we can start making paper thread. I'm curious. You know what? I'm not going to do this just yet. Because I want to get the... I believe that would be the weaving skill. I want to go get that unlocked. Because that's probably going to be a decent amount of levels. Just from turning that all into paper thread. And then we're going to weave it into actual paper textiles. But let's break down these unburnable garbage bags now. Hope it doesn't kill me. We get 84 pieces of plastic. All of this stuff we will be using to craft a whole bunch of things that we need. That's why I said don't worry about the garbage. Don't sell it. Don't really put it in the trash bin. Just store it early on. Keep hanging on to it, and you will eventually get to the point where you can use it. Sure, you can put it in a trash bin and get eco pose for it or whatever they're called. But yeah, hey, cool. It actually did plant it. But do you really want eco pose, or would you prefer to have textiles that you can use to craft a whole bunch of stuff with? Including fire blankets and cold blankets, so your gear is not getting completely destroyed. What are you doing back here? Drinking with the puppy? I want to see if we can hire anyone new. You want to purchase a pile of commodities? Nope. There's a critical shortage of shite in the mushroom garden. I'll pay you well if you can bring me 8 units of fresh shite. It better not be rotten. I don't got it. Let's see. Handcrafting, walking, singing, and cooking. Nah. No, thank you. I want to get people that are actually skilled in farming and livestock in here. However, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Whenever we come back, what are we going to do? I still need to get an instrument for my backpack. So we don't really need platinum coins. Don't really need to ID any items. What was I talking about doing? Oh yeah. Level crafting skills. Learn plat coin. So, whenever we come back, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to look up where we need to go in order to unlock some of these crafting skills. We're going to make a journey there and then rush back and continue working on the base. Until next time, folks.